Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 90 days, you have an opportunity, not just to set goals, but to set yourself on the path to achieving them. But what does it truly take to transform your life in such a short period? The answer lies within you. It is the power of a single focused decision, one that will fuel every action, every thought, and every word you speak. First and foremost, you must define your purpose. A definite burning desire is the foundation of success. Without a clear purpose, without a reason to get up every morning and give your best, your days will slip away in confusion and aimlessness. With a crystal clear goal, you will have a target that pulls you toward it every single day. You must see it, feel it, and believe in it so deeply that there is no force that can stand in your way. Next, remember that your thoughts are powerful. They are the seeds from which your reality grows. If you fill your mind with doubt and fear, that's what will show up in your life. But if you choose to focus on positive, constructive thoughts of success, of progress, of growth, what you think about and believe in most will materialize. That is the power of your mind. But remember, success is never a solitary endeavor. Surround yourself with people who uplift you, challenge you, and push you to become better. The mastermind principle tells us that we are stronger when we work together with others who share the same vision. Seek out individuals who align with your goals, whose energy will complement yours, and whose drive will inspire you to go even further. Together, you will accomplish far more than you ever could alone. Above all, you must have faith in yourself. Belief is the driving force behind all achievement. Without belief, even the greatest ideas will remain dormant. Trust in your abilities, trust in your potential, and trust that you have the strength to overcome any obstacle that stands in your path. Faith is not just a feeling. It is an active force that compels you to keep moving forward when others would stop. Of course, faith without action is useless. You must be persistent. Success is not a matter of luck or chance. It is the result of tireless effort, constant action, and unwavering determination. Setbacks will come. Challenges will arise. But your persistence will be your greatest ally. Keep moving forward, and when you stumble, get back up. If you persist long enough, success will be yours. Finally, remember that action is the key. Ideas are powerful, but they are powerless without execution. It is not enough to dream. You must act. You must do. The time for planning is over. The next 90 days are for execution. Take the first step, and then take the next. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Create the perfect moment by taking bold, deliberate action every single day. The next 90 days can change your life, but only if you decide to act, to step into your power, to believe in yourself, and to make your purpose a reality. Let these 90 days be the beginning of a new chapter, one where you take control of your destiny and shape your future. Do this and you will see results. Keep your vision clear, your faith strong, and your actions relentless. Your future begins today. The power of a definite purpose is one of the most powerful and transformative forces that a person can harness. It is the foundation upon which all successful endeavors are built. Without a clear and unwavering purpose, one's efforts are scattered, lacking direction and meaning. Yet, with a definite purpose, a person is unstoppable. The reason for this lies in the very nature of human thought and behavior. The mind tends to work toward what it is focused on. Think about it. When a person has a clear, defined goal, their mind becomes aligned with it. Every action, every decision, every thought begins to revolve around that. Whether it's a desire to build a business, attain financial freedom, or achieve personal growth, the human mind has the remarkable ability to channel its energy into one singular direction. This is the power of having a definite purpose. A definite purpose does not simply mean having a vague or generalized desire. It is far more specific and intentional. It is the creation of a goal that has been thought about, visualized, and felt deep within. The clarity of the goal must be so strong that it becomes the guiding light in every aspect of life. This clarity allows for a focused path to be formed, where each step is driven by that purpose. Essential to understand that a definite purpose does not leave room for ambiguity. Ambiguity is the enemy of progress. When a person is unsure of their goal, they wander. They may work hard, but their efforts are unorganized and misdirected. The mind works like a compass. If the compass is pointing in multiple directions, it's impossible to reach a clear destination. But if the compass is aimed at a single point, the course becomes clear. This clarity, rooted in a definite purpose, helps people navigate the inevitable obstacles and challenges that arise along the journey to success. When you have a definite purpose, your mind begins to attract the people, opportunities, and circumstances that are in alignment with that purpose. The universe, or whatever you may choose to believe in, seems to conspire to bring you closer to your goal. It's not magic or coincidence. It's the power of focused thought. The more specific your purpose, the stronger the pull. Consider for a moment a person who has a clear goal. A person who wakes up each morning with a driving desire to achieve something specific. This person doesn't waste time on distractions or irrelevant pursuits. Every minute is spent taking steps that will bring them closer to that purpose. They are focused, determined, and unwavering in their commitment. It's not that obstacles don't arise. It's not that challenges don't exist. It's that they are able to overcome those obstacles with a sense of purpose that propels them forward. The reason why people with a definite purpose often seem unstoppable is because they are driven by something greater than themselves. Their purpose provides them with the fuel to persist when others would quit. The passion behind their purpose becomes the energy that pushes them beyond their limits. They find strength in their purpose, especially when faced with adversity. It is this inner strength, this unwavering belief in their vision, that allows them to turn failure into temporary setbacks and challenges into opportunities for growth. Another important aspect of a definite purpose is its power to provide clarity in decision-making. In life, we are faced with countless choices every single day. The choices we make determine our path and ultimately our success. A definite purpose simplifies decision-making by providing a clear filter through which to evaluate the options available. When you know exactly what you want, decisions become easier. You no longer waste time pondering the thousands of possibilities. You know what aligns with your purpose and what does not. This level of clarity allows you to stay on track and remain committed to your goal. One might argue that the world is filled with distractions and temptations that often pull people away from their purpose. This is true. However, a person with a strong, definite purpose can shield themselves from these distractions by staying focused on the outcome they desire. The stronger the purpose, the less likely a person is to veer off course. They become immune to the pull of distraction because their purpose acts as a force field, guarding their thoughts and actions from the things that don't serve their vision. A definite purpose also creates a sense of urgency. Time becomes a precious commodity when you are working towards something specific. Every day counts. Every hour matters. You begin to use your time more wisely, knowing that the clock is ticking and that every moment brings you closer to your goal or takes you further away from. This sense of urgency pushes you to take action, to be proactive in your pursuit, and to make the most of each opportunity that comes your way. Furthermore, a definite purpose ignites a sense of responsibility. It's no longer just about achieving a goal for personal gain. It becomes a mission. A purpose-driven person doesn't just work for themselves. They work for something greater. This might be their family, their community, or the legacy they wish to leave behind. This sense of responsibility magnifies their commitment and strengthens their resolve. They are no longer pursuing a goal merely because it benefits them. They are pursuing it because it is their duty, their calling. Having a definite purpose also allows you to embrace challenges with resilience. When you know exactly what you want, you are not deterred by the obstacles that stand in your way. Instead, you see each challenge as an opportunity for growth. You understand that setbacks are not permanent, but temporary. You know that each obstacle you overcome brings you one step closer to your goal. And with every victory, big or small, your belief in yourself and your purpose grows stronger. In essence, the power of a definite purpose is unparalleled. It is the driving force behind all great achievements. It shapes the direction of your life, attracts opportunities, simplifies decision-making, builds resilience, and fuels persistence. When you align your mind, heart, and actions with a clear and burning desire, you tap into an energy that is impossible to stop. A definite purpose is the blueprint for success, and those who commit to it can achieve extraordinary things. The next step is simple. Choose your purpose, align your actions with it, and watch as your life begins to transform. The law of attraction is one of the most powerful universal principles, and it operates on a simple but profound truth, like attracts like. What you focus on, think about and believe in most will be drawn into your life. It's a law that is as dependable as gravity, invisible yet incredibly potent. The key to understanding the law of attraction lies in recognizing that it doesn't just operate on a conscious level, but also on an unconscious, energy-based level. The energy you emit through your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs creates a vibration that resonates with similar energies in the world around you. These vibrations attract corresponding situations, people, and opportunities into your life. To grasp the full power of this law, you must first recognize that it is not simply about thinking positive thoughts. It's not about wishful thinking or hoping for the best. The law of attraction works when you align your thoughts and feelings in a harmonious way with what you want to bring into your life. Positive thinking is important, but it is the emotion behind the thought that gives it power. When you think about something you desire, you must also feel the emotion as if it has already happened. This emotional energy sends a powerful signal into the universe, signaling that you are ready and deserving of the outcome you wish to experience. At the core of the law of attraction is the understanding that your thoughts and emotions are like magnets. Your thoughts are the instructions you give to the universe, while your emotions are the energy that amplifies those instructions. The clearer your intentions and the stronger the emotional charge behind them, the more quickly you will start to see results. In other words, if you want success, you must think, speak, and act as if success is already part of your life. The more vividly you can imagine yourself in possession of your goal, the more powerful your attraction becomes. However, the law of attraction goes beyond just attracting material or external things. It also shapes your experiences and relationships. When you focus on positive aspects of your life, appreciate what you have, and express gratitude, you invite more positivity into your life. The energy of gratitude is particularly powerful, for it sends a message to the universe that you are open, willing, and deserving of even greater blessings. When you are grateful, you amplify the frequency of abundance, drawing more of it to you. But understanding the law of attraction is not simply about positive thoughts and emotions. It requires action, inspired action. The law doesn't work by waiting for things to simply fall into your life. While your thoughts and emotions align with the energy of your desires, you must also take the necessary steps to move forward. You must be open to receiving opportunities and act on them when they present themselves. The universe responds to your energy, and in return, it often sends you ideas, opportunities, and resources that you must then act upon. The key is to trust that these opportunities are not random, but part of the flow that the law of attraction has set in motion. It is also important to recognize that the law of attraction is not a magic formula for instant success or immediate gratification. It requires patience, persistence, and trust in the process. The law operates on the basis of faith. Faith that the universe is always working in your favor, even if you cannot see the results right away. The journey is as important as the destination. It is during the process of aligning your thoughts and emotions with your desires that you grow, learn, and develop into the person who is capable of receiving those desires. When you are able to maintain unwavering belief and in the face of adversity, you strengthen your ability to manifest your desires. Another important aspect of the law of attraction is the need for consistency. The universe responds to consistent energy. This means that it's not enough to have a brief moment of clarity or inspiration and expect results. You must sustain that positive energy over time. The more consistently you hold the vision of your desires in your mind, the more aligned your actions, thoughts, and emotions become with those desires. It's this consistency that attracts the opportunities and circumstances that align with your goals. One of the most powerful aspects of the law of attraction is that it operates on a vibrational frequency that is unique to each person. Each individual carries their own energetic signature based on their thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. When you change your thoughts, you change your frequency. You change your frequency, and you change your life. The law of attraction is always at work, whether you are aware of it or not. When you shift your focus from lack to abundance, from fear to love, or from doubt to confidence, you start to match the vibrational frequency of your desires. This in turn attracts people and circumstances that match that frequency. In the same way that the universe responds to your energy, it also responds to your internal beliefs about what is possible for you. If you believe that you are worthy of success, happiness, and abundance, you will attract situations that confirm those beliefs. If you believe that you are incapable or undeserving, you will attract situations. The law of attraction operates on the principle that what you believe about yourself is reflected in your external world. To harness the full power of this law, you must begin by shifting your beliefs to match the frequency of what you want to attract. Moreover, the law of attraction is not a one-size-fits-all solution. Each individual's experience with this law is deeply personal. What works for one person may not work the same way for another. The key to making the law of attraction work for you is to experiment, trust your intuition, and remain flexible. The more you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with your desires, the more you will refine your understanding of how the law works in your life. In conclusion, the law of attraction is not a passive force. It is an active, dynamic principle that requires your engagement. It invites you to become a conscious creator of your life, actively shaping your reality through the power of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. And when you master this law, you unlock the ability to transform your world from the inside out. The universe responds to your frequency, and when you change your vibration, you change your life. Trust in the power of this law. Believe in your ability to manifest your desires and take inspired action. The law of attraction is not just a concept. It is a way of life. The mastermind principle is a powerful concept that asserts the idea that collaboration, when driven by shared goals, can elevate individuals to levels of success they could never reach on their own. This principle is based on the belief that when two or more minds come together in harmony, they create a collective energy that is greater than the sum of their individual energies. This synergistic force is often referred to as the mastermind, and it holds the key to unlocking untapped potential in any endeavor. At its core, the mastermind principle is built on the idea that the collective intelligence of a group of like-minded individuals is far more potent than that of a single person. When people work together toward a common goal, their unique perspectives, experiences, and skills combine in ways that foster creativity, problem-solving, and innovation. The synergy created by this collaboration can result in breakthroughs, new ideas, and solutions that would not have been possible if each individual worked in isolation. The importance of the mastermind principle cannot be overstated, especially in today's world where complex challenges require multifaceted approaches. Alone, a person may struggle with certain obstacles, but when part of a group that shares the same vision, they can draw upon the strengths of others to overcome those challenges. The individuals within the mastermind group offer support, guidance, and inspiration, helping each other to stay motivated and focused, even when things seem difficult. One of the key benefits of the mastermind principle is the power of accountability. When you are part of a group with shared goals, there is a built-in sense of responsibility to your fellow members. Each person in the group is not only committed to their own success, but also to the success of the others. This mutual accountability creates a strong sense of duty and determination, driving individuals to take consistent action and stay on track toward their objectives. It's the kind of motivation that comes from knowing that you are not alone in your journey, and others are counting on you to do your part. The energy created in a mastermind group is unique because it is often fueled by the enthusiasm, optimism, and passion of its members. When people come together with a shared sense of purpose and vision, they inspire each other to take risks, push boundaries, and strive for higher levels of achievement. This contagious energy is one of the most powerful aspects of the mastermind principle, as it propels individuals to reach their fullest potential. A single person may doubt their abilities or feel hesitant, but in a group of people who believe in one another's potential, those doubts can quickly turn into confidence. The collective wisdom within a mastermind group is another valuable aspect of this principle. Each member brings a unique set of experiences, skills, and insights to the table. As the group shares ideas, challenges, and successes, everyone benefits from the collective knowledge and expertise, Problems that may seem insurmountable for one individual can often be solved through the input of the group, who can offer different perspectives and alternative solutions. This diversity of thought allows the group to approach challenges from multiple angles and arrive at solutions that are both innovative and effective. The mastermind principle also emphasizes the importance of having a group of people who not only support you, but challenge you to grow. A truly effective mastermind group is not just a group of people who agree with you or simply tell you what you want to hear. It is a group of individuals who push you to think bigger, act bolder, and stretch beyond your comfort zone. These individuals are not afraid to offer constructive criticism, point out areas for improvement, or suggest alternative strategies. They do so with the goal of helping you become the best version of yourself. In this environment, personal growth and development become a natural byproduct of the collaboration. In addition to personal growth, the mastermind principle provides an invaluable network of connections and opportunities. The members of a mastermind group often have different backgrounds, industries, and areas of expertise, which opens up new avenues for collaboration, partnerships, and business opportunities. Through the collective network of the group, individuals can gain access to resources, contacts, and insights that they would not have been able to access on their own. The power of networking with a mastermind group can exponentially increase one's opportunities for success and achievement. It's important to note that the mastermind principle doesn't just apply to business endeavors. It can also be utilized in personal development, health, relationships, and any other area of life where growth and improvement are desired. Whether you are looking to improve your fitness, learn a new skill, or build a more fulfilling relationship, the collaborative energy of a mastermind group can support you in reaching your goals. The principle is universally applicable because it harnesses the power of human connection, which is fundamental to all aspects of life. Trust is a critical component in a mastermind group. For the group to work effectively, its members must trust one another and be open to sharing their ideas, challenges, and vulnerabilities. This trust creates an environment where individuals feel safe to express themselves and ask for help without fear of judgment. The safety of this environment allows for the open exchange of ideas and encourages creativity and innovation. When trust is established within the group, it fosters a sense of community and shared purpose that drives everyone towards success. As with any principle, the effectiveness of the mastermind principle depends on the individuals involved. A group of committed, motivated, and open-minded individuals can achieve extraordinary things. But a group that lacks dedication, focus, or alignment with a goal will struggle to produce meaningful results. The power of a mastermind group is directly linked to the level of commitment and willingness of its members to contribute to the success of the group as a whole. In conclusion, the mastermind principle is a force that transcends individual effort and magnifies the potential of all who participate in it. It is a principle that emphasizes the strength of collaboration, the value of shared wisdom, and the power of accountability. By coming together with others who share a common goal, individuals can accomplish far more than they could ever do alone. The mastermind principle empowers people to tap into their collective potential, overcome challenges, and achieve extraordinary success. It is a principle that underscores the truth that together we are always strong. Faith and belief in oneself are two of the most powerful forces that shape the course of one's life. They are the foundation upon which all personal success is built. Without faith in yourself, it becomes difficult to take the first step toward any goal or to persist when faced with challenges. Belief in your abilities, on the other hand, acts as a driving force that propels you forward, even when the road ahead seems uncertain or filled with obstacles. These two qualities are not just abstract concepts. They are the internal engines that drive behavior, influence decisions, and ultimately determine the outcomes you experience. And faith in oneself begins with trust. Trust in your ability to handle whatever life presents and trust in your inherent worth as a person. It is the confidence that you can achieve your goals, that you have what it takes, and that you deserve success and happiness. Without this faith, people often hold themselves back, doubting their capabilities and underestimating their potential. They shy away from challenges, afraid of failure, and are often paralyzed by the fear of the unknown. Faith, however, enables you to break through these self-imposed limitations and step into the unknown with the belief that you can handle whatever comes your way. Belief in yourself is not about arrogance or overestimating your abilities. It is about having an unwavering conviction in your capacity to grow, learn, and adapt. It acknowledges that while you may not have all the answers today, you are capable of finding them through persistence, hard work, and continuous learning. This belief is essential because it serves as the fuel that drives you through difficult times. When things don't go according to plan, or when setbacks arise, it is your belief in your ability to persevere and find solutions that will keep you moving forward. It is what keeps you going when others may give up or lose. One of the key aspects of belief in yourself is the ability to visualize your success. When you believe in yourself, you have the ability to see the outcome you desire, and this vision helps to create a roadmap for your action. Visualization is a powerful tool that allows you to mentally rehearse your success, to see yourself already in possession of what you want, and to feel the emotions associated with achieving your goal. The more vividly you imagine your success, the more real it becomes in your mind, and the stronger your belief grows. This vision becomes the magnet that pulls you toward your goals, guiding your actions and decisions in the direction of that future you've created in your mind. Belief in yourself also involves cultivating a positive self-image. How you see yourself, your strengths and your abilities shapes how others perceive you and how you interact with the world. When you believe in your own worth, you'll project confidence, and people respond to that energy. This, in turn, opens doors for new opportunities and creates a positive feedback loop that reinforces your belief. On the other hand, if you lack faith in yourself and view yourself through a lens of doubt, that energy is reflected back to you, and you may find that doors remain closed or opportunities are missed. This is why cultivating a positive self-image is so critical. It not only impacts how you perceive yourself, but also how others perceive you and how they respond to your efforts. Faith and belief in yourself are also crucial for developing resilience. Life is full of challenges, and the path to success is rarely a straight line. There will be moments of failure, disappointment, and hardship. Without belief in yourself, these moments can be devastating, causing you to question your worth or ability to succeed. With strong faith, however, these setbacks are seen as temporary obstacles rather than permanent failures. Belief in yourself allows you to view difficulties as opportunities for growth and learning. It fosters a mindset that sees every challenge as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. The most successful people in life are not those who avoid failure, but those who view failure as a necessary part of the process and use it as a learning tool. Another critical component of faith and belief in yourself is the importance of perseverance. Success does not come overnight, and the journey is often long and arduous. It requires unwavering determination, a belief that no matter how tough things get, you will find a way to keep moving forward. When you have faith in yourself, you are not easily deterred by temporary setbacks or obstacles. Instead, you focus on your long-term vision and trust that, with enough persistence, you will eventually get to where you want to be. Belief in yourself gives you the courage to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you. It encourages you to take that next step when you feel like giving up, knowing that every small effort brings you closer to your ultimate goal. It is also important to recognize that belief in yourself is not a one-time achievement, but a continuous process. It requires regular reinforcement through positive self-talk, celebrating small wins, and surrounding yourself with people who support and encourage you. There will be times when self-doubt creeps in, when challenges arise that make you question whether you are on the right path. During these moments, it is crucial to remind yourself of past successes, the strength you've demonstrated in overcoming obstacles, and the reasons why you started your journey in the first place. Reaffirming your belief in yourself is essential for maintaining momentum and confidence and further. Additionally, having faith in yourself doesn't mean you won't experience fear or uncertainty. Fear is a natural part of the human experience, and everyone feels it at some point. However, when you believe in yourself, you understand that fear is not something that must control you. It becomes a signal that you are stepping outside of your comfort zone and moving toward growth. Instead of allowing fear to paralyze you, belief in yourself empowers you to take action despite. You learn to move forward with courage, knowing that fear does not define you. It is simply a temporary emotion that will pass once you push through it. Ultimately, belief in yourself is the foundation upon which all success is built. Without it, you will never fully embrace your potential or take the necessary risks to achieve greatness. It is the spark that ignites the fire of motivation and the driving force that propels you toward your goal. With faith and belief in yourself, you can overcome any challenge, navigate any obstacle, and achieve anything you set your mind to. It is this unwavering belief that transforms dreams into reality and propels ordinary individuals to extraordinary success. Persistence is one of the most powerful qualities you can possess. It is the ability to continue moving forward despite setbacks, obstacles, or failures. When you persist, you refuse to give up on your dreams or goals, no matter how many challenges stand in your way. Persistence is not just about stubbornly pushing through difficulties, but about maintaining your focus, determination, and resilience in the face of adversity. It is the key to transforming your vision into reality, and it is often the differentiating factor between those who succeed and those who give up too soon. The first and most important element of persistence is a deep commitment to your goals. If you are not truly committed to what you want to achieve, it is easy to become discouraged when things get tough. Commitment is the foundation that allows persistence to flourish. When you are committed, you are willing to do whatever it takes to reach your destination, even if it means facing discomfort, making sacrifices, or navigating through difficult circumstances. This commitment strengthens your resolve and keeps you going, even when you don't feel like it, when the going gets tough, or when others around you may doubt your ability to succeed. Persistence is also rooted in patience. Most of the time, success does not come instantly, and the journey toward your goals can be long and filled with challenges. Those who succeed are not the ones who expect immediate results, but the ones who understand that progress takes time. Patience is not about passively waiting for success to happen, but rather about enduring the process while keeping your eyes on the end goal. It is knowing that setbacks, delays, and failures are just temporary roadblocks, not permanent obstacles. Persistent individuals don't get discouraged when results don't show up right away. Instead, they remain focused on their vision and continue taking consistent action, trusting that with time, their efforts will pay off. One of the reasons persistence is so powerful is that it builds resilience. Every time you encounter a setback and choose to continue, you grow stronger. You learn how to handle adversity, how to adapt to changing circumstances, and how to bounce back after a failure. With every challenge you overcome, you become more resilient, which in turn makes it easier to face future challenges. This resilience is crucial because it allows you to keep going, even when things don't seem to be progressing. You learn to view failures as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to quit. The more persistent you are, the more you develop the strength to handle whatever life throws your way, and this resilience becomes a tool that supports you through your journey. Persistence also plays a significant role in developing mental toughness. Mental toughness is the ability to keep going when you want to give up, to push through discomforts, and to maintain focus when distractions arise. When you persist, you train your mind to stay strong in the face of adversity. Mental toughness is built through repeated practice, and persistence is the key ingredient in this process. As you continue to press forward despite challenges, you reinforce your ability to handle difficult situations and maintain your resolve. This mental toughness not only helps you to achieve your goals, but also builds confidence in your ability to overcome any obstacle. Another important aspect of persistence is the ability to stay flexible and adapt to changing circumstances. Persistence doesn't mean stubbornly clinging to a single plan, no matter what. It means remaining determined to reach your goal while staying open to new methods, ideas, and strategies. If something isn't working, persistent individuals are willing to adjust their approach rather than give up entirely. They are not deterred by failure. Instead, they view each failure as a lesson that helps them improve and refine their strategies. This adaptability is critical because in the process of achieving your goals, you will inevitably encounter situations that require you to adjust. Persistence, paired with the ability to adapt, allows you to find the right path forward, no matter how many times you need to change course. Persistence is so crucial for cultivating a growth mindset. Those who persist are more likely to see challenges as opportunities for learning and development, rather than as insurmountable barriers. A growth mindset is the belief that your abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. When you persist, you shift your perspective from seeing failure as an end to it as a part of the learning process. Each failure becomes a stepping stone that leads you closer to your ultimate goal. This mindset fuels perseverance because it shifts the focus from immediate results to long-term growth, encouraging you to keep going, even when the outcome is not immediately clear. In addition to developing resilience and mental toughness, persistence also creates momentum. The more consistent action you take toward your goal, the more momentum you build. This momentum becomes a powerful force that propels you forward. As you keep moving, even in small steps, you start to see progress, which in turn motivates you to keep going. Momentum creates a snowball effect, where the more persistent you are, the more progress you make, and the easier it becomes to continue. This momentum is often the tipping point that turns efforts into results. Persistence is also essential for success in the face of competition. Whether you are pursuing a career, building a business, or working toward personal achievements, there will always be others who are striving for the same goals. What separates successful individuals from the rest is their persistence. Many people give up when they face competition, but those who persist are the ones who ultimately outlast their competitors. They understand that success is not a sprint, but a marathon, and they are willing to keep going when others tire. The ability to remain persistent in the face of competition ensures that you stand out and stay focused on your long-term goals. Lastly, persistence is an active belief in yourself and your dream. When you persist, you are making a statement to the world and to yourself that you believe in the possibility of your success. You are willing to keep going, even when there are no guarantees. This belief in your ability to succeed is the fuel that drives persistence. When you believe that what you are working toward is worth the effort, you will continue to move forward, no matter how many obstacles arise. In conclusion, persistence is a defining trait of those who succeed. It is the ability to continue moving forward, no matter what setbacks or failures arise. Persistence is built on commitment, patience, resilience, and the belief that success is possible. It creates momentum, develops mental toughness, and strengthens your ability to adapt to changing circumstances. By embracing persistence, you unlock the power to transform your dreams into reality, step by step, no matter how difficult the journey may be. Action and execution are the essential components that turn ideas into reality. They are the catalysts that bridge the gap between intention and accomplishment. Having a vision or a goal is important, but without the decisive action to bring that vision to life, it remains merely a dream. Action is the force that propels you forward, while execution is the process of carrying out that action systematically and consistently. Both are indispensable in achieving success, and without them, even the best plans can fall flat. At the core of action is the willingness to take the first step. Often the hardest part is simply getting started. Many people have brilliant ideas, but are paralyzed by fear, uncertainty, or doubt. They wait for the perfect moment, or the conditions to align perfectly before they take action. However, success does not wait for ideal conditions. It is created through the willingness to take action, even when things are not perfect. The first step, no matter how small, is always the most significant. It breaks the inertia, sets the momentum in motion. Once you begin, the process of moving forward becomes easier, and the path ahead becomes clearer. Execution, on the other hand, is the disciplined follow-through that turns a plan into tangible results. While action is about starting, execution is about completion. It's about seeing things through to the end, regardless of the challenges that arise along the way. The difference between those who succeed and those who fail often comes down to their ability to execute. Many people start with great enthusiasm, but lose steam when faced with obstacles or distraction. The most successful individuals, however, understand that consistent, focused execution is what ultimately leads to success. They are not deterred by initial difficulties or slow progress. Instead, they keep going, refining their approach along the way until they achieve their goal. Effective execution requires a clear plan. While spontaneous action is important to break inertia, it is strategic, focused execution that leads to meaningful results. Having a well-thought-out plan is essential because it provides direction and purpose. Without a plan, action can become scattered, inefficient, and unfocused. A clear plan acts as a roadmap, outlining the specific steps needed to reach the goal and ensuring that resources are used effectively. Moreover, it allows you to anticipate challenges and prepare solutions in advance. Without execution, however, a plan is just a piece of paper. It is the action you take to implement the plan that brings it to life. Equally important to execution is discipline. Discipline is the ability to stay committed to your plan even when it becomes difficult or tedious. It's about maintaining focus and working consistently toward your goal, even on days when motivation is low. Successful execution requires a willingness to make sacrifices and to keep moving forward, regardless of the distractions or obstacles that may arise. Discipline ensures that you do not lose sight of the goal and that you remain focused on the process rather than seeking immediate gratification. It's about developing the habit of doing what needs to be done day after day until the goal is achieved. In addition to discipline, time management plays a critical role in execution. Often, the most significant barrier to effective execution is a lack of time or the failure to prioritize tasks. People often get overwhelmed by the number of things they need to do, leading them to procrastinate or become inefficient. Effective time management helps you stay focused on the right activities and ensures that you are spending your time on tasks that align with your goals. Involvement involves setting priorities, breaking tasks down into smaller steps, and allocating time to each task based on its importance and urgency. By managing your time effectively, you ensure that you are consistently making progress toward your objectives. Moreover, action and execution require flexibility. Things rarely go exactly as planned, and unforeseen challenges will arise. When you are committed to action and execution, it's important to remain adaptable and open to change. Flexibility allows you to respond to new information, adjust your approach, and find creative solutions when obstacles emerge. Successful execution involves not just following a plan, but being willing to adjust that plan when necessary. Flexibility ensures that you stay on course, even when the path ahead shifts, and it helps you stay resilient in the face of difficulties. Feedback is another key element of effective action and execution. As you execute your plan, it's important to continually assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. Feedback, whether from external sources or from your own reflections, helps you understand what is working and what is not. This allows you to refine your approach, correct mistakes, and improve efficiency. Without feedback, it's easy to remain stuck in a cycle of ineffective action. By actively seeking feedback and using it to make adjustments, you ensure that your efforts are always aligned with your goals. The role of persistence in action and execution cannot be underestimated. There will be times when things do not go according to plan, and setbacks will occur. During these times, persistence is what keeps you going. It's the ability to keep executing even when progress seems slow or uncertain. Persistence ensures that you do not give up at the first sign of failure and that you keep moving forward regardless of the challenges. When combined with action, persistence transforms setbacks into learning experiences and builds resilience. It's this unwavering commitment to executing your plan that allows you to overcome difficulties and continue making progress toward your goal. It's also important to understand that action and execution are not about waiting for inspiration to strike. Many people wait for the perfect moment or for the right feelings to motivate them to take action. However, waiting for inspiration can lead to inaction. The most successful individuals understand that inspiration follows action, not the other way around. By taking consistent action, you begin to generate momentum, which in turn fuels motivation and creativity. Execution is often the starting point that triggers inspiration and keeps the momentum going. In addition to individual action, collaboration is also an essential component of execution. While taking action alone is important, working with others can enhance your ability to execute effectively. Collaboration brings together different skills, perspectives, and experiences, allowing for more efficient problem solving and more innovative solutions. When working as part of a team, execution is often more powerful because it leverages the strengths of multiple individuals, making it easier to overcome challenges and achieve a common goal. In conclusion, action and execution are the driving forces behind any success. Here, get started while execution ensures that you follow through, no matter the obstacles you encounter. Without action, your plans remain dreams, and without execution, your action is directionless. Together, action and execution transform intentions into tangible results, and they require commitment, discipline, flexibility, time management, persistence, and feat. The key to success is not simply having great ideas, but taking consistent, focused action and executing those ideas with precision and determination. In conclusion, the true measure of success lies not in the ideas we have or the plans we make, but in our ability to take decisive action and execute those plans with determination and consistency. It is action that transforms dreams into reality, and execution that turns vision into tangible results. Every setback or challenge you face along the way is merely an opportunity to refine your approach, learn from the process, and persist in your pursuit of success. The road to achievement is not always smooth, but it is the relentless commitment to action that will keep you moving forward. So take that first step, stay disciplined, adapt when needed, and execute with focus and persistence. Your goals are within reach, and with action and execution, you have the power to bring them to life. Keep moving forward, because the world rewards those who act and follow through.